Hey, this is Kristen with Collision Hub, and we are back live on the NACE floor on the opening day of the trade show, and we have got an amazing show to bring to you, and we couldn't think of a better guest and a better way to kick off NACE than bring an Enterprise Rent-A-Car on the stage. Dave, thanks for joining me. I know that you have a busy schedule. So you guys are making some announcements and some changes around the ARM suite and the way that you guys integrate and help the shops. Let's talk a little bit about that and what you've got in the booth today.
Sure. Well, for many years we've had the ARMS Automotive website, and the idea was to make it more efficient to interact with the shops. Many years we called and the shops said, please stop calling me. And we heard them. We tried to create a website that allowed them to give the updates that we both need to offer to the insurance company. And that was our first step. Since then, we've morphed into adding other features to it. So now we have online reporting that shares the same information the insurers see, the shops can see. And then right now we're in limited release with a new application, which is customer notification. Same design. We have shops asking for more, and we want to give them those benefits.
Right. So let's go through a little bit of the benefits. I think there's sometimes a misconception that all ARMS is a way to kind of update the status of the repair. But there's so much more there. So one of the driving factors in our industry right now is cycle time. We know that cycle time equals customer satisfaction. How fast can I get that car repaired? And you guys have like I would call it a suite of products, from the open ticket to the closed ticket reporting, that really helps that repair facility manage that rental throughout the process. How does that work for that shop?
Well, it's a good question. So unexpectedly, we have been sharing cycle time with insurance companies, and what we didn't know is they were also holding shops accountable to that. We felt that it was only fair that the shops see the same information so that they know what they're being managed to.
Right.
After many conversations and talking to the shops, what we tried to deliver was both an open ticket, meaning that the car is still being repaired, they're still in a rental, and closed ticket, meaning it's after the fact. We've also built in a forecast report that lets the shop forecast from day one what their cycle time will be at the end of the month. And we understand that rental is not on every repair, but generally it's about 50%. So it's a very good tracking mark to see how that shop is doing.
Right.
On top of that, we also give them comparison to other shops in their area so they know how they rank compared to other shops.
And I think it's such a vital tool for shops. And for so many years when it came to KPIs and standards, whether it was a DRP or even whether you were driving your own performance, you kind of waited for someone to come in and tell you how you were doing. And sometimes that was quarterly and sometimes it was monthly. But with the reporting and being on ARMS, I know how I'm doing every day.
That's right. And that's exactly what we're trying to give them. Make sure they know their test scores before the report card shows up.
Right, which is so vital. I mean, Enterprise has become the standard. So it's when it comes to standard and cycle time and what to expect, that's what Enterprise is. And so if I'm going to judge myself, I'm going to do it against the standard.
Well, that's quite nice. I think we're part of the standard. I think we're part of the solution.
I think you guys are there. So you've actually rolled out some new techniques. So we're going to talk about that at NACE this week, where it's the customer notification piece. Explain that a little bit.
So customer notification, so with all of the ARMS Automotive suite, we're always trying to do things with the shop, with the insurer, and many shops have asked us, since I'm already updating the date here, can you create a way that I could update customers at the same time? And quite frankly, we didn't think that was necessarily an area we could deliver on. We knew there's lots of other products out there, but enough shops asked for the service. With our data manager that allows us to help get all repairs and not just rentals, now we can offer customer notification to all repairs, not just those with rental. And so we just want to be a part of the landscape. We're not suggesting that ours is the best, but is one of many. And whatever way the shop wants to communicate, we are seeing the research that says customers prefer to be notified by their choice. Might be phone still, but many customers, myself included, would prefer a text or an email. So we want to give the shops that capability.
Right, I think that's a missed opportunity in the collision repair industry. We sometimes think that communication and over-communicating is just as long as I'm making a call or touching the customer, I'm going to get that CSI score that I want, but it's really about touching the customer the way that they want to get that message. Now, even if I'm not in an ARMS, if I'm not in an Enterprise rental as a repair facility, that program's still going to apply to the repairs that are in my shop at that time.
Yes, and that was the unique challenge that we wanted to overcome. And with our partner Syncast and using their data manager, it allows us to get all the repairs so they can communicate to all their customers, not just those that have a rental in it.
All right, well, as always, Enterprise, you continue to listen and innovate and change the project the way the industry needs it, and listening to the shops and what they need. So kudos and congratulations. I can't wait to get over there and play with it. Dave,
thanks a lot.
I appreciate it so much for you stopping by. If you are on the NACE floor this week, be sure to go by and visit the Enterprise booth. check out the program, give it a try, see how it can innovate your shop, your cycle time, cut down on your calls, make your customer service better, and just all around improve the performance of your repair facility. And if you're not on the Nice Shore floor today, you can always visit the website and get all the information there, and you can always visit Collision Hub. We'll be happy to put you in contact with the proper enterprise representative. Thanks, and we'll be back live a little bit later in the show today.